Hey there everyone, welcome back to the 18-minute jazz xylophone solo that is ZorzoPlays Elite on the quest to attain elite status. Some call me mad, they're probably right. I'm just gonna say that right now. So it's Beleteat, Bug-Eyed Birds, Anarchy. I think we'll have Zevion as the backup jump, so remind me when we get there to set that straight away and quickly. So let's get underway. Still recovering from being ill, trying to build my strength back up, so only 2 episodes this week, so apologies for that. Right, let's get that. There we go, Zevion. Right, let's accelerate. Okay, best be on my toes here. I've had a little bit of a practice session earlier on in the week and I did alright. So let's try and take these quickly and without taking too much damage. It's pretty easy for the first set of guys. Oh, by the way, during the practice session I took the liberty of checking whether the cargo canisters count as kills, and they don't. They most certainly do not count as kills. I also checked escape pods. They don't count either. So that rules those out. But shooting them's probably better than flying into them all the time. Possibly. Right, it's very quiet here. Very quiet. Very, very quiet. Let's try a jump. There we go. Much prefer it when it's packs of hunters. Oh, just as the lasers overheated there. Got the kill. Come on, shields. Ah, well. They're pretty much full. You all saw that. You shot first. So I mentioned I read some tips, strategies, walkthrough guide thing. It was from Micro User. Don't know if any of you remember that magazine, and yeah, it was saying all sorts of things. Cargo canisters counting as kills is one of the things it says. Hence me checking it. Oof. Ah, I've got you now. Ooh. That's his escape pod. Oh, yep. That is a big group. Ow, 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 this is gonna hurt. Have they passed me yet? I can't tell. There's one, there's one. Where's your friend? There you go. Well, that wasn't too bad. Only half the shield's gone. Right, I feel like I'm getting warmed up now. Made an extra strong, extra hot and bitter coffee today. I should probably say, you know, for the sake of gender equality, I like my coffee like I like my men, in a plastic cup with a spoon. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I've got my coffee. I've got my Lavian Tree Grub cigar for celebrations when we reach the sanctity of the space station. He did quite a bit of damage. So just my theory about them having different weapons equipped. Listen to the sound of their laser beams. Oh, what? Missile. Thought I had it then. Yeah, I think the sound's gone a bit weird again. Just as I said, listen to the sound of the lasers. That's an escape pod out. There we go. We'll scoop up. Oh, we won't scoop up. We'll end that escape pod on the way back. No survivors. Alright. So I tried a cheeky missile at the end there. I don't know if that was an escape pod that you'd let loose or a cargo oh, we've got somebody else jumped in. I've got escape pods to blow up. I'm not sure about these glitched sound effects. Alright, let's get back after him. Where are you running to? There you go. Oh. And another. Twitch reflexes there. Okay, so we're doing okay. This is going better. This is going better than the practice run. Uh-oh, have I just cursed it? I think I may have just cursed it. Just taking random shots into the explosion there. Oh. Can't quite get it. There we go. Just dancing with it there. That one was a little bit easier. I was just enjoying the flight model there. The more I play of this, the more fancy manoeuvres I seem to be able to pull off. Get the ship to do. The ship seems to respond. Maybe I'm just getting a feel for the ship. Settling into the... bollocks. just settling in... Maybe settling into, you know, the groove of the Zero Wings command couch. That was a nice explosion. Pretty. How many kills do you think we've got so far? Oh yeah, that was one thing the guy said. Don't let, you know, the prospect of 6,500 kills rest heavy on your mind. Just forget about it, it says. That might have been true in the original BBC B version, where kills were easy to come by. The master version. Master indeed. Like the masochism. Sadomasochism. Which is the one where it's to yourself, like flagellation, like that. Ritual flagellation. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, as usual. Feel very subdued at the moment. My mood's swinging around, which I'm not really used to. I think being ill, I started to get a bit down, and I'm used to the sort of needle of my mood swinging slowly from one spectrum to the other and back again. Slow, gradual shifts in and out of darkness. But at the moment, for some weird reason, I just seem to be, I'm back and forth all over the place during the day. Not really sure what that's about. Probably not good, is it? So the wife suggested that in downtime, I tell stories about from my past. So I thought I'd maybe mention. I don't know if I should be telling this story. I was just thinking about this the other day with being so ill. I'm going to take a quick swig on the coffee now in this break. Yeah, being ill last week reminded me of a time that my brother inexplicably invited me to a party that his mate was having. Load of people from his year. He's older than me, by the way. I think I mentioned that. And he was like, "Oh, come along, meet some of my friends." So I was like, "Okay." Later, I'd find out why. You're probably guessing why. Anyway, I get there and my brother starts cracks open this bottle of white wine. Just starts drinking straight out of the bottle. They're all, like 2, 3 years older than me, and so I'm like talking to all these girls, your little brother, doing the whole little brother bit. Love the ladies, by the way. And yeah, so I'm distracted, end up playing cards with a load of people, and then somebody comes through, you're like, "Your brother's drunk, he's been sick." And I'm like, "What?" And it was like a porch, and we'd all taken our shoes off and put them in this porch, and they'd sort of dragged my brother out into the porch, I suppose, for sort of fresh air, and so he wasn't sick on the carpet anymore. And I'm sort of talking to him, and he like looks up at me, and he doesn't look good. And then he vomits, and he basically vomits in everybody's shoes, like inside everybody's shoes. And he's almost like he was filling them up, like some kind of like a factory creating, I don't know, sick-filled shoes factory. I'm like, oh God. So trying to stop him. And he's like, "No, don't let me do it." And I'm like, really drunk. So I'm sort of... anyway, we sort him out. He's very ill. We give him some water. And so I'm like, "What have you been drinking?" Because the puke smelled really weird. Really like vinegary. And I was like, is it because of the wine? White wine? Giving off this vinegary smell. And so I go into the kitchen and I find this bottle of white wine that he's been drinking, and I sniff it, and it literally smells like vinegar. It turns out his mate, I'm doing air quotes there, his mate had been secretly topping up the wine bottle with white wine vinegar. So you can probably imagine, as my brother got more and more drunk, he would less and less realise he was, and obviously that made him very, very sick. Turns out I think he'd figured that out, and that's why he was puking in everybody's shoes to get vengeance on them. Because interestingly enough, he didn't puke in my shoes or his shoes. So, why am I telling this story? It's an awful story. Oh dear. Looks like we're not going to need that safety jump. I hope I haven't just cursed the entire episode with that. Die. So we're clocking up to the 15-minute mark here. We're almost at the planet. I'm thinking oh well, that's not going to work. Well, I'll stick it in this view, and I'll I was going to say I'll just bring you back in when there's an encounter, but I forgot we're in an anarchy world, aren't we? I hate these guys. Yeah, so I'll just drop you back in if there's an encounter. I'm wondering if I should spark the Lavian tree grub cigar, or if that's counting chickens before they've hatched. Oh, I got ya. Still, is there one or two there? A couple left. Got ya. I do like. I seem to be getting the hang of that rolling and just tweaking the pitch as I'm rolling to get the lock on. That seems to feel more natural now, instinctual. Oh, it's very, very busy. At least no Thargoids. Did I mention that they jumped in during the practice session? I can't remember. Oh, God. Another one drops in. Let's get rid of this crate. Try anyway, eh, Zorzo? Try. You will try. That was a Star Wars Episode 3 quote. Love that movie. Yeah, saw the trailer for 7. I'm not convinced. I'm not a big fan of J.J. Abrams. He's all lens flare and no substance. Did that missile even have a lock when I launched it? Oh, it's hit something. Unlike me. There we go. Might as well get this purple one, don't you think? Free missile kill. Oh my goodness. Dive, 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 dive. This must be his friend. He's not happy. That was really quick there. I don't know if you saw that. I locked a missile and shot that at him point blank. 2 missiles used. No front shields, and I don't think we're... Oh, cripes. Okay. Alright, alright. Just relax. It's alright. I think there's a ship here. There he is. Oh, there's a couple of ships. That was cool. Don't know what they were up to. Oh, we are never going to get to this planet at this rate. Because we'll be dead. Well, that didn't go so bad, did it? Me naysaying all the time. Bit closer now. See what this guy does. Should we hit him first? Yeah, I think that was probably best. I can imagine him sort of asleep at the console and then just beep. Beep, 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 beep. He seemed to say. Hopefully, the safety zone shouldn't be far away, he says, as somebody jumps in to attack him again. Oh yeah, it was suggested that we upgrade the rear lasers to military lasers after last episode's pathetic pot shots from the rear cam. Yeah, maybe military lasers on the rear, that's a good idea. Thank BGC for that one. So we'll as soon as I get to a high-tech world, or a world within a high enough tech level to be able to actually purchase those, I will do that. I might go for the beams first, because it's more likely that we're going to be able to get those. I don't know if you know, but if we buy new lasers, we get a refund off the cost. So the cost of whatever's on the ship, that gets taken away from the price of the new lasers. So military lasers are 5,000. Beam lasers are 1,000, so in theory, military lasers would only cost us 4 to upgrade. I don't know if anyone knew that. We seem to be getting very close now. There we go. I was going to say. Uh-oh. Have we got a broken compass again? Always in the anarchy worlds. Need to keep an eye on that altitude meter. That's AL on the left hand side there, right above the missile indicators. I have accidentally crashed into planets before. It does happen. Right, what's this? This is different. Oh, couldn't quite get him. It's a warning shot. That was pretty crazy. Fighting pirates in the upper atmosphere of Beleteat. It's pretty cool. I think that was worth the outing. Might be a slightly longer episode, but I think it was worth it just for that pirate skirmish in the upper atmosphere of Beleteat. I'm going to name the episode that. So just the formalities of docking, the courtship of docking. So I'll see you in the space station, I think, and I'll wrap it up quick. Get this beast of an episode over with. And we're in. So let's get that fuel. And also 2 missiles. Well, extra beam lasers on the rear. There we go. Fuel scoops, we've still got them. That's it. We're in. We're done. Here's the kill count. Hopefully, I wanted to be near 1,200 total. So hopefully we're around there somewhere. But that's it. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. If you liked this one, click that like button, that helps me out. If you're not subscribed and you are watching and you want to keep up to date, then subscribe, leave a comment, do all of these things. It's wonderful. Makes you feel good. ZorzoPlays. Anyway, it's time for me to say goodbye as I am on the Lavian Tree Grub Cigar. Victory is ours. Take it easy, people. Have a good weekend. I'll see you later. Bye.